I'm very excited that big hair is making a comeback. We've seen disco curls make a comeback. We've seen big hair in Mamma Mia too, which you guys were requesting hair for. So today we're covering how to take your hair from fine and flat to big and voluminous, because you guys know I struggle with the lack of volume in my life, and I want to show you guys some of my tips for getting the volume. This video is sponsored by Bumble and Bumble, and I'm very excited to be working with them and very thankful to them for keeping the lights on in the Kayley Melissa household. As with all of my tips and tricks videos, use the tips you want to, leave the ones you don't. At the end of the day, we are all about beauty tools, not beauty rules, over here on Kayley Melissa. That being said, let's get into it. I'm guessing I look a little different than I did in the last clip. Yes? We're starting on wet hair because the first trick is to use the right products. I'm gonna be using 2 new products from the Bumble and Bumble Thickening Collection. The whole thing is about touchable, big volume. These 2 new products, like, I know I'm working with the brand, but honestly, they're good. So the first product I'm gonna use is the Go Big treatment. This both moisturizes and thickens your hair. It actually goes in and individually swells each strand so your hair is physically thicker. Especially as somebody with fine hair, it just helps having that extra density to my hair to get a better style in it. So I very much recommend this. And you just apply it by shaking it up and then spraying it all through your hair. And then second, we have the Great Body Blow Dry Cream. This helps to protect from the heat, it adds moisture, it adds hold, and it also swells your individual hair strands. So basically you get everything you want for a volume full blowout. And this one's really easy. You just work it evenly through damp hair and then you blow dry. Okay, now for the actual blow dry. Whenever I'm trying to create volume, my goal is root confusion. And basically, you want to dry your hair in every different direction as you can. The great thing about that is that it makes it pretty easy. You just want to brush your hair all in one direction as you dry it, and then switch and go a different direction, switch and go a different direction, so on and so forth. It helps your hair to dry faster and more voluminous. If you're good with a round brush, you could also do that right now, but because I'm gonna be going in with a curling iron after this, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna rough dry. Okay, and that's the blow dry. Let's just take a minute to compare this to my hair air dried, because it's kind of a big difference. And now it's time for the fun part. Let's do some curls. I am gonna be a little bit more detailed with these curls than I normally am to get maximum bigness, and my way of rationalizing spending a little bit longer on my curls is that these are gonna last for days. And so this is something you could do at the beginning of the weekend or beginning of a vacation or just a really glam few days for you and just have great hair every single day. We're gonna start by clipping the hair up and just leaving the hair at the nape of the neck down, and I'm gonna clip up with my cute little rose gold wave clip. I don't know how it took so many years to come up with rose gold clips, but girl, they're so cute. I'm gonna be working with my 1-inch T3 iron. You can use a wand or one with a clip, doesn't matter. And I'm just gonna wrap my hair around, keeping it as close to the root as I can. Then take it off and let it cool. And now for the next piece of hair, I'm going to curl it the opposite direction that I curled the first one. So I did this one away from my face. I'm gonna do this one toward my face. And the reason that you want to do that is because if you curl in different directions, the curls won't interlock with each other. They'll sit on top of each other, which takes up more space and equals more volume. Just for reference, I'm taking sections that are about as thick as 1 drinking straw. Although if you have a lot of hair, you could bump it up to as thick as 2 drinking straws so it doesn't take as long. And you're just gonna keep doing that until all the hair in this section is curled. Now that this section is done, I have a little trick I like to use to make this look like there's even more curls, and that's to take each individual ringlet and then break it up into 2 or 3 pieces. So that basically takes 1 curl and makes it into 3, which gives you even more volume. And you can see the difference on the 2 sides. Like, this one already looks so much more voluminous, whereas this one is just a little bit flatter. So that's one way to get even more volume in your final look. I'm gonna throw these behind my shoulders and let down my neck section. So now we're just gonna repeat what we did with this section with the new one we've let down. So put on your favorite playlist and start singing and bopping along until this is all done. High key, low key, my favorite playlist right now is on Spotify. It's the songs to sing in the shower. It's just so fun. Every time I just want to feel better and in a good mood, I turn it on. And it's all songs that, like, you know the lyrics to, and you can just bounce around and sing, and it makes me so happy. You can look it up and you can thank me later. and now we're gonna break these little curls apart again. And now all we have left is this top section, and I want everything around this area to be super pretty. So what I'm gonna do before I let that down is tease. So I'm just gonna take a brush. I'm not gonna actually get in there with the teasing comb and do really tight teasing. I'm just gonna go through and just do a little bit of back combing here and there. Not enough to really create frizz, but enough to kind of pump the hair up a little bit. Yeah, like that. Let's just take a moment to see the difference that makes. A lot. If you are starting to get a little bit triangle-y, like you have too much of a ledge here and you don't want that, I have a tip. You can grab a curl and hold the end of it, just like 2 or 3 hairs, scrunch the rest up. And that can help you just sculpt out this area so that it tapers instead of being a ledge. And if it ever does start to look frizzy, you can just kind of pet the hair a little bit. It's kind of my version of like Bob Ross's Happy Trees. Just, you know, go in, just pet the hair a little bit. If all else fails, you can put a braid in it. Now this is a finishing spray, so I'm gonna use this again at the ends, but I wanna hold everything where it is right now. So I'm gonna use the Bumble & Bumble Thickening Dryspun Texture Spray. I love this stuff. You've seen me use it in so many videos. This is gonna add hold and texture, which is why I wanna use it now, because I wanna hold this in place and I wanna amplify the texture even more. You just spray about 10 inches from the hair in even strokes, and then I'm gonna scrunch it back up so that as it dries on the hair, it's like extra zhuzhed. All right, we're gonna flip this hair to the back. We're gonna let down our top layer. We're gonna curl this one in the same way that we did before, but this is really, really where you wanna focus on getting up next to that root, because this is where it's gonna show the most. You know, if you got lazy, if your arms got tired, shake them out, stretch them, and really do this one right. So this is a good time to go through and just touch up anything that didn't quite come out the way you want it to. You can do a little bit more teasing, you can do a little bit more scrunching, whatever you need to do. Okay, I thought this look was deserving of an outfit glow up because girl, I told you we got some big disco curls going on, but we need to finish them. So I'm gonna pull out my Bumble & Bumble Thickening Dryspun Finish Spray, but I'm gonna kind of lean to the side because if it holds here, it will have more volume when I am upright. But let's just take it upside down. Let's just go all the way. 1 second. Oh yeah. Flip it. Oh honey. It's super touchable. Like, you could definitely go on a first, third, whatever date with this hair, but it is big and it is not going anywhere. I very much recommend giving this a go if you really want to try out these like disco mermaidy curls, because they're great. And that is it for our flat to big hair. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. This was so much fun for me. I love making my hair as big as possible, so this was like my dream scenario. If you want some movable, touchable volume, don't forget to hit up bumbleandbumble.com because, you know, they've got the goods. And that is it for today's video. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button so you can join the Braidaholic family here on Kayley Melissa, and hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video because it helps my channel out and it lets me know you enjoyed it. And that is it for today. I'll see you in my next one. Mwah! Bye! Work, work, fashion baby. Don't it feel good? Woo! I picked up Pippin from the groomer and I wanted to show you his fresh haircut and his little fall bandana. I just wanted to show you guys how cute he is. All right, bye. Go enjoy your life. I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. I think you're the best.